Hi, welcome to this tarot talk, which is the energetic card pull which we do once a week. So as always, it's a pull with the tarot and then an oracle card to pull straight after, just to see what energy we want to be working with for the rest of the week. So I'm just giving the cards a little bit of a shuffle, just hoping everybody's well. I must say I'm not too great this week, really suffering with my sinuses and my ears, so I'm just having a nice restful quiet day at home today. So let's just see what comes out for this week. And this week we have the lovely Six of Pentacles there. And when we look at this card, you can see we're in both a giving and a receiving position there. So this bottom hand, as we can see, the receiving hand, and this is the giving hand. And then we've just got this lovely energy just flowing around here. And it's just that little reminder about just keeping everything in balance and just keeping that flow of the giving and the receiving. So if you're finding at the moment you feel like you're always giving, then this is just your reminder to just take a step back from it, and instead of always being the one that gives, you know, it's time to just be on that receiving end of the energy. And if you're the other way around, where you're somebody who's just constantly taking from others, then this is your little nudge just to basically just to tell you, you know, you need to readdress that balance and you need to start giving out rather than just take all the time. And it's just that reminder of just like this nice little constant flow. Now with the Pentacles, we are in the element of earth, which obviously always generally links to things of finance, of wealth, but it also links to health as well with this. So with this can also be a reminder of it's not money situations where, you know, we need to find this balance. It's a consideration of the health. So if you're burning yourself out and you're constantly giving to other people all the time, this is just that reminder that you can't pour from an empty cup. So you need to readdress the balance and just be on that receiving end. And it's quite apt that that's come out today, because that's kind of like what I'm feeling like at the moment. I'm not feeling too well, so this today has just been my thing of I've not gone into work today. I'm staying at home and I'm just treating myself to self-care, and I'm using all my tools that I have, like, you know, using Reiki, obviously the cards and just that thing of, you know, bringing my crystals into it as well, you know, using different crystals for like a headache, for sinuses. So yeah, that's been my little reminder as well, that I need to give back to myself. So if you can resonate with that at the moment, then that is just your little reminder just to readdress the balance in your life. So let's have a see what the oracle card pulls out. So this week we've got the Bee Spirits, which again is an oracle card what has been pulled out quite recently, within the last couple of weeks or so for definite. So the message on the Bee Spirit is sweet results await. So linking in with the Six of Pentacles and that readdressing the balance within everything, then this is just that little reminder, you know, if you do look after yourself, you know, if you do kind of like find that you're always giving rather than receiving, when you start receiving again, those sweet results await. And if you're at the opposite end of the spectrum and you're constantly taking, then, you know, if you start giving back a little bit, then again, you know, you're gonna feel better in yourself, in your mind, in the spirit, you know, rather than constantly being that person who's depleting other people. Then those sweet results await if you just start to think about other people as well as just yourself. So that sounds a little bit harsh actually, but yeah, that is, and sometimes people don't even realise that they are doing this, that they're in this constant position of taking from other people. So if that's something that it kind of like just creates like a little bit of a niggle or a little bit of a trigger, then maybe that is the position that you're in then. And then equally, like we say, if you're constantly emptying your cup for other people, then you need to employ that thing of being a little bit more selfish and putting your needs before everybody else's. So it's all about finding that perfect balance and just keeping all the energy just flowing nice and fluidly without it leaning too much over to one side. So if that resonates with you, or if you've got any other questions, then feel free to drop those in the comments. As always, if you want to pull your own cards and, you know, you're struggling a little bit, then again, equally, just drop that into the comments and I'm more than happy to answer anything for you. So I'm just losing my voice a little bit there. So as always, hope you have a wonderful week and hope everybody's keeping well and stay safe from the germs. So I will see you all very soon for another installment. Take care.